What's up, Predators? Today I want to bring you a new product that I've been trying out and trying out to test to see if it's going to work well on my elk hunt whenever I'm going to Utah. And these are so far by far the best pants that I have ever put on this far. So I've tried everything from, like I say, last year I had the Cabela's Instinct pants. I've tried Sitka pants. I've tried Stone Glacier pants. I have another pair of pants that are going to be with me on the hunt for the warmer weather, and those are the Stone Glacier pants. These right here are the Born Primitive Frontier pant. So these are an amazing pant. They have a Frontier and a Frontier Light. These are the Frontier pants. These are a little bit thicker. It is like almost 90 degrees outside right now, so I'm not going to be putting them on at the moment, but the fit is perfect on these, and it's something that's a little bit different from a lot of other hunting pants out there. A lot of hunting pants out there, I feel like they kind of fit much baggier through the leg, and I'm not a huge fan of that because it makes more noise whenever I'm walking around, as well as it causes a little bit more friction in the legs while I'm moving around. So I want it to be a little bit more form-fitting, a little bit more of an athletic fit, and these definitely provide on that. We're going to break this down. We're going to go from top to bottom and just kind of show you some of the things that are really cool about this pant, and really go over the top as far as construction materials and features and qualities. First thing we're going to talk about, this is the Frontier pant. This is in a color they call crocodile. I believe they have it in like about 4 or 5 different colors. I'll put those down here at the bottom here. But basically this crocodile pant color is really awesome. It's kind of like a mossy green color. Really like it. We're going to talk about the features from the top all the way down to the bottom here, because there is a ton of them. Here we've got the belt loops and everything in the top here, and you can see they are nice and thick. They provide a nice grip for the belt, nice passageway for a belt, because you can even use up to almost like a 3-inch or 2.5-inch belt here. So they're very thick, really like that. I prefer, whenever I do wear a belt, to have a thicker kind of nylon webbing belt, because it's going to, I feel like, it's going to stay a little bit better, and it's not going to flex and bend and deform as much as normal belts. I like that they have 2 in the back, which is really nice, because these, like I say, it's going to give a little bit better hold to the back of the belt, because a lot of times, if you notice, if you have just 1 in the back here, you'll see that your belt will kind of deform, or it'll kind of come up here and then it'll bend down right there at that point. And I just like to have my belt to be evenly holding up my pants or whatever, so they don't fall off. On the outside here too, you've got a little adjustment, so if you choose not to wear a belt, you can actually add a little bit, make this a little bit tighter. This is really important, because something I found last year on my elk hunt is that I actually dropped, like, I think it was like 8 or 9 pounds just from having such high exertion and low calorie intake. I dropped about 9 pounds. So having the ability to kind of suck this back in a little bit more, especially if you don't wear a belt, is really nice. A really nice, thoughtful feature, and I really dig that. I'm gonna flip this around, and we're gonna go on the inside here. I'm gonna break this down. All right, so we've got several things in here. A nice, comfortable, almost feels like a felt-like belt here, or like the inside lining of the pants here. And it's also got this right here, which is really important. This is, it looks like a kind of a black topo pattern here. I'll get some close-ups of this in just a minute. But basically this black topo pattern is actually like a grip. So it's like a rubberized grip around here to help hold the pants in position. And it's also going to help hold, like if you tuck your shirt in while you're walking around. Really great for everyday carry too, because like I say, if you're everyday wear, I should say, because if you're going to wear these every day, it's going to help to keep your tucked shirts in and help keep your pants up if you're not wearing a belt. Next, we're going to talk about the button. So the button here is a nice, big, thick, it's a plastic button, but what I really love about this is that it is on this nylon webbing. That nylon webbing is very thick, and so it's sewn on there really, really well too, all the way through and through. And so I don't have to worry about my button coming off while I'm moving and ducking and squatting and all that stuff. A lot of buttons on pants are just kind of sewn on flat onto the thing like that with some thinner string. And like I say, they have a higher incidence of those buttons popping off, leaving your pants open at the top, which we do not want. So this is going to be really nice. Again, very thoughtful engineering on these pants to make sure that it's going to be a long-lasting, durable pant. I'm not going to wear them right now because it's like 100 degrees outside, but maybe I'll take some pictures or something with them on me so you can see that fit that I was talking about in a minute. All right, moving on from the button, we got the zipper. This is an SBS zipper. It's kind of, there's a lot of different brands of zippers out there, YKK, stuff like that. I've never heard of this brand. I'm guessing it's SBS is a brand here, but very quiet zipper. Very durable. I can feel the teeth locking in as I go up and down, so very good there. Okay, we're gonna rotate over here to the back. So you got 2 pockets on the back here. You can see it's got a reinforced like butt pad on here. So if you're sitting on the ground, sitting on rocks while you're glassing, stuff like that, you can guarantee this ain't nothing's gonna poke you in the butt there. We got a right side zippered pocket back here. It has the same material as on the outside of the pant here on the inside, facing towards your butt, and then it's also got a like I say, a kind of a mesh on here to help it breathe a little bit better on the other side. So if you had 2 layers of that on there, it would make that butt pocket really hot, but this is actually really good for that, making sure that it breathes a little bit more. Zips closed, also SBS zipper, and I love all the little attentions to detail that they gave. Like for instance, on the zipper, it's got this little you know, kind of pull tab on here, zipper pull, and they went through, and it's like a nylon string, but they went through and even put a heat shrink on here to make sure that that does not come undone out in the woods, because, like, you know, last thing you want is little pieces of your pants falling off everywhere, and we don't want to leave trash in the woods, but we also want our pants to, or all of our gear really, to make sure it's going to be durable out in the woods. So really great thing there. Then over here we've got just an open pocket for easy, quick access with no zipper. Same thing here, it's got the mesh on one side, and it's got this material this on the other side. Next over here, we're going to move around to the front, and so we got the front left pocket. So the front left pocket here has several pockets, which is really great. So one, you've got your little secret pocket here. It's about big enough for me to get my two of my fingers in there. I do a lot of 3D printing, so I'm going to be 3D printing myself a little diaphragm call box that I'm going to put. I could slide that right in here. Easy access for it. Also, you got a knife reinforcement here, so if you have a knife clip that's going to go there in that pocket, then like I say, it's got a reinforcement there. It also has it on the other side as well, so when that knife clip is on there, it's not going to tear your pants up as much. It's also going to help your knife stay in place a little bit better because it's a little bit thicker material. It gives that knife's pocket clip a little bit more material to grab onto. Moving down the leg just a little bit, we're going to talk about this right here. So it's got one pocket that's really good. This is probably perfect for like a cell phone. So I've got a really big cell phone here. Let's see, does it fit all the way in there? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. This is the OnePlus 12. All right, and so it just slides right there into that pocket, makes it to where it's easy to access, pull in and out. Then we got another zipper, kind of cargo pocket here in the front. Okay, really great. Got plenty of storage for a lot of stuff in there. Also has the mesh lining on the inside to help make sure that you are staying breathable cool. Then we got the vent pouch here on the side. So this is nice, and it allows for, it's got a mesh in here, so it allows for you to be able to be vented. I prefer these right here because, you know, I film a lot of my hunts here, and if I know, like, I tried on these Sitka pants, and like the Sitka pants, whenever you unzip them, it's just a wide open gap there, and so I don't want to be walking around the woods and, you know, have my underwear flashing out or whatever. I'm slightly modest about that. But anyways, like I said, this provides a lot of airflow. And again, these are the regular Frontier pants, not the Frontier Light, which are a little bit lighter weight, which I will be going back and buying those, by the way. But these Frontier pants, like I say, they are a little bit warmer for like a little bit cooler weather. But if you're hiking and you need to get some air in there, because if you get wet, getting wet is really going to screw you over, and it's going to lead you down the road towards hypothermia. So this is going to help vent that out so that you don't sweat nearly as bad. And you see how easy that zipper was to pull, and very easy to zip and unzip. Now we're going to move over here to the right side. So again, we've got another secret pocket over here. A lot of jeans have just one pocket there. So I think these would be a great, especially for colder weather, these are going to be a great EDC pant or everyday carry pant. Got the knife pocket on the side there. On the right side here, instead of having a zipper, it's just got an open kind of like a, almost looks like it, like reminds me of like a dump pouch here, but it is another cargo pocket right there that is going to have access for more storage. I got the vent on the other side as well, on the outside of the leg, which is great. Now we're going to go on to the knees. So the knees on both sides are reinforced. So they got an extra reinforcement there. So if you're kneeling on the ground, which I found myself doing a lot around camp, while we're glassing and things like that, you will be kneeling. Having that reinforced pouch is great. But even better is it has a pouch inside there for adding a knee pad. So if you have a knee pad, let me try to invert these here so I can show that to you. All right, so here we go. So we got that pouch on the inside here. Again, I can do this little Velcro bit here. I can slide a knee pad in there, and then again, Velcro it closed. So again, there's so much really thoughtful engineering in this. And even on that too, like I said, they've got little vent holes down here, so like I said, it can help vent, or if it gets wet, help it drain. It's just so much thoughtful engineering in these pants. It's just, I mean, it's almost ridiculous in like the absolute best way. Again, it folds this little Velcro piece right here. You slide your knee pad in, and then it folds over and then attaches inside there so that it will hold the knee pad in place. But then the mesh will slide over the top of that to make sure that Velcro is not hitting your knee or whatever, because that Velcro hitting your knee on the inside would really tear your knee up while you're hiking. Lastly, we're talking about down to the bottom of the pants. You can see it's got this kind of reinforced cuff at the bottom. Again, reinforcing that material because you're going to be hitting sticks and branches and everything, all sorts of material, rocks and everything as you're hiking. Oh, let's see it better on this side. So you can see it's reinforced down there on the back. So it's going to make sure all the way around actually, so that it's going to make sure that you're not tearing these things up. It's a nice thick durable pant, and man, overall I'm just incredibly impressed with the quality of these, and I am definitely going to go be buying the other pair, the Frontier Light version of this, so that I can wear them also a more everyday carry here in Houston, where it's hot like 9 months out of the year. So dude, these are great pants. I really highly recommend you check them out. And the price on them is actually incredible. I bought these, I think, for $189, which is cheap, because I think the Stone Glacier ones I bought, which are good, but still not as good as these in my opinion. Those Stone Glaciers were, I think, $250. So all in all, guys, if you want to save money but get so much more quality out of your gear, this is a great way to go for your next hunt, your next elk hunt, anything like that. Great pair of pants, and I highly recommend it. Couldn't recommend it enough. Thanks for watching, guys. It really does mean the most. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. That helps me out. Doesn't cost you anything. I did do that video recently on the Predator grips, the grips that I have for the MATHEWS Lift, VX, V3X, all that stuff. V3, I mean, not VX. Phase 4 bows. Go check out those grips. I've got some new special editions coming. I just had some hot off the press, and so if you want to check those out, just let me know in the comments what colors you want to see and stuff like that. But I've got some new stuff coming out. Check out the site at apod.company site. Down in the description below, I've got some great sponsors for the channel. I've got Crafted Archery and Easy Veins. So if you're trying to build yourself a very lethal arrow for hunting just about anything in North America, Crafted Archery is going to be a great way to go. And putting in the Easy Veins on there, I was going to make sure those things fly the best possible. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and as always, keep defying the odds.